Bentley Mulsanne. Rich people enjoy being chauffeured almost as much as they enjoy flaunting their money, and the 2020 Bentley Mulsanne makes it easier for them to do both. The handcrafted sedan, which has an imposing exterior and a cozy interior, is the father of the Bentley family. The Mulsanne's powerful twin-turbo V8 gives smooth acceleration, and considering its size, it is surprisingly agile. The Mulsanne is able to ensure that its passengers arrive on time and in elegance thanks to this combination of factors. The sedan's lavish decorations, sumptuous fittings, and ample space inside all contribute to its opulent interior. Although the 2020 Mulsanne is a dazzling example of extravagance and grandeur, Bentley buyers actually want that. Engine, transmission, and performance. It seems strange that Bentley hasn't equipped its most luxury vehicle with the range-topping Yo 12, but the history and personality of the 6 3/4-liter V8 make it the only option for the most recent Mulsanne. In its most recent incarnation, the twin-turbocharged 6,752 cc engine produces thunderous 752 pounds of torque at just 1,750 revolutions per minute and 505 bp at a leisurely 4,000 revolutions per minute. Strong torque is a Bentley trademark across the manufacturer's lineup, but the 634 has such low down thrust that you must be in a serious rush to explore beyond 2,500 rpm. When you consider the 2,685 kilogram curb weight, 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration takes 5.1 seconds, which is only marginally outstanding. Top speed is 184 miles per hour. Due to its ancestry, the engine is an odd blend of high-tech and antiquated. It has a single camshaft, 16 pushrod operated valves, port fuel injection, and cylinder deactivation to help it achieve its combined fuel economy goal of 18.8 Mach. If you choose the Mulsanne speed, that powerful V8 generates 530 bp and 811 pounds of torque and reduces the 0 to 60 of time to 4.8 seconds, which for a car of this weight has to be respected, regardless of your opinions on such matters. Bentley says that this vehicle is for individuals who want to drive rather than be driven. The top speed is 190 miles per hour. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The Mulsanne's primary competitors, the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class and the Rolls-Royce Ghost, both have 12-cylinder engines as opposed to the Mulsanne's 8-cylinder unit. Although the Bentley has fewer cylinders, its engine block is bigger and thirstier. The Mulsanne should achieve 10 Mach in the city and 16 Mach on the highway, according to the EPA. The Ghost is estimated to get 12 Mach in the city and 18 Mach on the highway, while the S650 is rated at 13/21 Mach in both the city and the highway. We haven't tested any of these massive sedans on our 75 miles per hour fuel economy route, so we can't assess how many miles per gallon they actually get on the highway. Interior, comfort, and cargo. When compared to most cars, the Mulsanne's interior is a heaven, constructed from the best materials and furnished with opulent embellishments. The leather-covered inside may be customized with different color schemes, veneer choices, and luxuries like massaging front and back seats. Everything feels expensive, with purposeful and smooth actions that suggest wealth, from the switchgear to the doorknobs. The Mulsanne's main draw is in the back, despite the front seats facing a timeless dashboard. Although there is plenty of room for passengers in the standard model, the extended variant turns the back seats into a studio. With a wheelbase that is 9.8 inches longer, there is enough space to spread out and relax while using the included electric leg rests. Of course, the Mulsanne also features a large trunk that can fit a ton of luggage and plenty of inside cubby storage. Infotainment and connectivity. Every Mulsanne comes with an 8.0-inch touchscreen system and a 14-speaker audio system as standard equipment, but a 20-speaker name system with an inbuilt hard drive that can store 20 gigabytes of music is also available. Dual 10.4-inch rear seat entertainment displays that can be uninstalled and used as tablets are another option for the Mulsanne. Safety and driver assistance feature. Neither the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration nor the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety have conducted crash tests on the Mulsanne. Although Bentley offers driver assistance features like automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, and blind spot monitoring as standard equipment, adaptive cruise control is an add-on. Important safety elements include standard automatic emergency braking and forward collision warning. Blind spot monitoring is standard and adaptive cruise control is available. Neither the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, nor the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IAHTSA, have conducted crash tests on the Mulsanne. Although Bentley offers driver assistance features like automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, and blind spot monitoring as standard equipment, adaptive cruise control is an add-on. Important safety elements include standard automatic emergency braking and forward collision warning. Blind spot monitoring is standard and adaptive cruise control is available. Technical highlights. The newest Mulsanne has undergone extensive refinement as Bentley's most opulent model, and the company's engineering teams have gone above and beyond to make this possible. To reduce road noise, the tires, for instance, 265/40ths ZR20 Dunlops as normal. This can reduce loud engine bay noise by up to 15 decibels. 265/40ths R21s on the speed have a layer packed with foam. The outcome? A lowering of road noise by 50%. Drivetrain noises are similarly greatly reduced by active engine mounts. Similar to noise-canceling headphones, they operate by employing sensors to detect vibration, which is subsequently canceled out with an opposing out-of-phase signal. This can reduce loud engine bay noise by up to 15 decibels. Examining the fold-out center console tables in the back of the extended wheelbase car is sufficient proof that Bentley doesn't just rest in Volkswagens. Each of the 671 components, which make up the structure, is fixed on spring dampers that appear sophisticated enough to suspend the swing arm of a small motorcycle and can withstand 40 kilograms of stress at its outer edge. That is not something that your Golf has. To establish a distinction between the standard Mulsanne is a hand-built Bentley standard. The sporty driving modes of the car have been modified to give the speed a slightly firmer, quicker responding chassis that trades a tiny amount of comfort for a pronounced amount of agility. What's it like to drive? I assume it would be similar to driving one of those beautifully designed speedboats from brands like Riva. Even if it goes without saying that at over 2.6 tons and close to 5.6 meters in length, the Mulsanne isn't going to outmaneuver hot hatchbacks. That isn't to suggest it handles like a sea-bound warship. When depressing the throttle pedal, there is a sense of lethargic, nearly limitless power akin to a speedboat. Even though Bentley makes an effort to reduce drivetrain noise, you can still hear a noticeable, but far away, woofle from the exhausts, which is occasionally broken up by a silky shift from the 8-speed ZF automatic. As you approach the 4,500 revolutions per minute limiter, the woofle changes into a courteous growl. By then, you'll also be moving rather swiftly. Bentley made a great choice by including de-restricted Autobahn segments along the launch route for the Mulsanne, which allows for nearly effortless acceleration and scarcely audible noise at 100 miles per hour. At 175 miles per hour, engine and road noise are still practically non-existent, and the only significant source of noise disruption is wind noise around the mirrors. At 150 miles per hour, reaching the top speed of 190 miles per hour is simple, and it's only traffic that ultimately forces a stop to the pursuit. Talking to someone across the drawing room table at a volume you may use for normal conversation is still doable. It's genuinely quite amazing. The brakes are also capable of stopping the 2.6-ton Mulsanne from extremely high speeds and in the speed. With optional carbon ceramics, they will do so again with a comforting feel from the pedal. And as you might think, the ride quality is excellent. You have to really pay attention to see any room for improvement. Although its weight and relatively slow-geared steering prevent it from becoming a driver's car, it has a lot to offer in terms of a driving experience that is unlike that of nearly any other vehicle. The slight power and torque enhancements in the speed aren't very noticeable, but there is a more urgent reaction to throttle inputs and a more vocal backing track from the V8. Although it's fairly entertaining to watch the Mulsanne speed take off with the agility of a hot hatch if you open the throttles all the way. More so if a hot hatch is parked next to you at some traffic lights. The Mulsanne will pitch and roll, but the speed maintains a little more tension and uprightness as you approach a curve a little more eagerly than perhaps your driver would. This is down to the speed's moderate chassis modifications. Price and competitors. At the time of the car's introduction, Wolfgang Durheimer, president and CEO of Bentley, said, "We have to thank our friends at Goodwood for retiring the Phantom." Bentley essentially has the market to itself as Rolls-Royce ramps down production of its most opulent model, and that market is growing increasingly greater as interest in nations like China continues to soar. The Speed costs £252,000, with the Mulsanne starting at £229,360. Few people will depart Crewe without having selected a wide range of options and customized features. That's it for today's video. Please like the video, subscribe the channel, and press the bell icon for future updates.